How's it going, PBE? My name is Tim Galvin, Tim G. Welcome you to some more spring training day 2. How are we doing today? Can y'all hear me just fine? We'll just go without the headphones today. They're always giving me issues. Alright, welcome to some spring training day 2. As always, I'm your host, Tim G, welcoming you to this Saturday night live stream. Hope y'all are having a good day. Just exit out of this real quick. Alright. I'm at a normal level to where you guys can hear me then? You guys can hear me just fine, right? I'm not quiet or anything? Perfect. Just wanted to make sure, cause for once I want a stream that does not have any sound issues. Alright, with that, we will get right into our first game of this day 2 spring training sim. Let me just go into my Discord real quick, see what was done yesterday. So we got New Orleans, Nashville, Boise, and San Antonio, Indy, and Detroit done yesterday. That's what T-Den sent me. Or not yesterday, but on Thursday. So we are going to just quickly save. And we're going to finish up the day. And we will actually begin right off with, let's do, why don't we do Providence, New York? 2 powerhouses. Y'all good with Providence, New York? Alright, so we will begin. Let me just save one last time. With the Providence Crabs taking on the New York Voyagers. As always, the head-to-heads, looking pretty solidly in New York's favor. But if you watch my streams, you will know full well that just because the heads look good doesn't exactly mean that the actual sim will go that way. So we'll have to see if Providence will upset New York. Oops. With that, let's start the game. And we have Mark Southworth, who will drop one in there for a single. And we have a steal attempt here, safe. Just move that up there, since we don't have out-of-town scoreboard. Here's Fern, who is going to hit one, and gone! 2-run blast for Fern, as that is going to be a 2-run shot. The Crabs take the lead. And up next is going to be Bubs, who will round out the first 3 unassisted. And a strikeout swing in will bring us to New York. As it's going to be Matsui Hidari first off. Or no, wait, I thought they... apparently I pulled a Tom Brady and forgot the outs that we had. That's embarrassing. Now we are going to the New York half, with Matsui Hidari getting a lead-off double as that one gets into the corner, down the line. Sumadog, the center fielder, is going to ground out there as there's no shot at 2. Chris Angel will fly out to shallow left field, as Mosquitoes will strike out swinging. With that is 2-0 Crabs. We go to top of inning number 2, with Cadre Rue leading us off of strikeout 3 already for Moose Jr., as Cassie's Considerations will strike out. Bring up Jazzy Thompson, the left fielder, as that will be hit and caught in center left to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. We go to Yeti Taz leading us off, and that will be a leadoff K. 2 so far for Alessio, as Sebastian Otaz, a DH, will be... oh, that's going to be over his head. That's going to be an error. Out of any of steal attempt here, throws way behind as he's safe at third. Strikeout looking there for BD Jr. inside corner, strike 3 called. And Teggy will ground out to end the inning. So with that, we get base runner on the error, but no score. As it's still 2-0 top of the third. That's going to be a walk for Cove. Mark Southworth, who's going to hit one into the corner at the wall. That's going to be a double, maybe more. And they can't even get to the ball. And that's going to be a diving catch. Rob the hit. Parker Bubs is going to go down looking. Bring up Curtis McKenzie. And that's gonna bring home 1 run, maybe 2. That brings home 2. It's 4-0 Providence Crabs. Calvin Cool Crab will ground out to retire this side. Bottom of the 3rd inning coming up. Tomato, Hidari, and Sumadog. And that's going to be a ground out for Tomato the second. Matsui Hidari will... the first baseman is gonna drop the ball. This is going to be an error. going to be E3. As that gets into the corner, that might hurt them. As that's going to be runners at second and third with only one away. That's going to bring him home safe as New York is on the board. It's 4-1. As they bobble it, this game is just full of errors, all of them for Providence. And that will end the inning. So 2 errors and an RBI from New York. We're bringing us to the top of the 4th inning. 4-1 as that's going to be high and routine out. Guys, into consideration, the center fielder is going to be out on a fastball looking. Jazzy Thompson will be safe at first. Cove goes down looking on a cutter, and that'll end the inning. Crabs keep the lead 4-1 as we go to Sebastian Otaz leading us off. And it's going to be out there. Carl Beatty Jr. is going to hit one over his head. That's going to be a double at the wall. Nolan Teggy, as we have a steal attempt here, safe. Way late. Nolan Teggy will be... No, he's going to be safe. 4 errors this game for Providence as they just cannot catch a break with the errors. Poor Alessio. As that retired side, we go to Starry will line out to end it. Mark Southworth, the right fielder, is going to hit one down the line. That's going to be a double, maybe even a triple. No, he stays at second base. Fern will strike out, swing and a miss. Deep fly. Not enough to bring a runner to third. As McKenzie will be out on a long running catch. Summer Dog, the center fielder, will ground out there. Chris Angel, Mind Freak himself, will dry walk. As Angel tries to steal second, and he's successful with stealing second base. So New York putting the pressure on Providence here in the middle innings. That's not going to be deep enough. Gets away, but on it quickly, so no advance. And that'll be out to end the inning. Top of the 6, 5, 6, 7 up, coming up next. As Keep a Secret will come in, and we'll fan the first batter. And that'll be an out there. Take care of Ruru, as Cassie's considerations will dry walk. That gets away. That's going to be a passed ball and a wild pitch. And a walk there. So 2-1. And strikeout will bring us to the bottom of the 6th inning. 4-2 Providence Crabs as Alfonso Bonzo will come in and face Nolan Teggy, or Superstar Bastion Taz, and will induce a line out there. Carl B. Jr., the balanced hitter, as he bends on another error. 5 for Providence already. And he's going to be safe as they capitalize on the error. Strikeout looking on a slider. A bouncing ball there will be nicked out first. We go top of the 7th inning with Mark Southworth, as that would be out number 1. Justin Fern, the third baseman, will just beat it out on an infield single. Strikeout swinging for Bubs. And McKenzie will hit one, but it will be caught by the shortstop in shallow left field. Let's do Dari as we will lead us off in the home stretch. And that will be out number 1, Sumadog. Out number 2 as Chris Angel is going to be due up next, and was sneak one past the shortstop's glove. That's going to extend the inning, and he's out as he couldn't mind freak out of that one. As we go to the top of the 8th inning, Calvin Colecrab be the leadoff hitter. That's going to be out number 1, Cod Ruru. Will be out safe. Catches consideration to a strikeout. Couldn't hold up in time as Dua LaVue will pick up the strikeout. And that will be safe there. High pop up and caught. So New York down to their final 6 outs as they try to rally back from a 2-run deficit. As the leadoff hitter is aboard with Scotto's drawing the walk. High pop up and easy out number 1. Sebastian Taz will go out looking on a slider on the outside corner. Scotto's back safely, almost picked off there. That'll be a walk there. Nolan Teggy with strikeout swinging. So President's hoping to add some insurance runs here in the 9th inning, as Cole will strike out looking 3rd time tonight, so get out that sombrero. Mark Southworth will strike out swinging on a fastball, as Bakugo will give up a single up the middle in the center field, and Barker Bubs will strike out. So New York needs 2 to tie, 3 to win. A flamethrower Meta will come in and will induce a line out. Matsui Hidari is gonna fly out there for out number 2, 1 away. And Summer Dog will ground out to end the ball game. New York will be Providence 4-2. And since in the spring training we will not be reading through box scores or line scores. So GMs, if you want to see how your players did, you'll have to look with the VOD. All right. That. Just want to save real quick. I'm going to sim the rest of these games. As the Vancouver Animals are going to beat the San Antonio Sloths 10-4. I don't think Actually, I'm not sure. I don't think we have out-of-town scoreboard for spring training. Then was BNN turned off? Cause these all should have advanced, but they didn't. Wonder if BNN got turned off. Hang on. Just want to check something real quick. Yeah, I guess we never turned BNN back on. Yeah, that was why we didn't have Outcome Scoreboard, because we didn't turn BNN back on since the World Series. So that's why. So we're turn that back on then and leave. Let's see. Vancouver Barons will beat the St. Louis Hawks 10-4. Win goes to Clap. Boss Thurr gets the loss. McLevin Jr. your player of the game. The Boise Raptors will win against Buffalo Surge 8-3. Arcanum the win. Irons the loss. Player games will be Tommy Callahan. Toronto Pathfinders are going to win against the Outer Banks Aviators 8-6. A ball with the win. Jones the loss. Missed the save. Deathridge your player of the game. Sea Serpents will beat the Demons in a shutout. Blue Sky to win. Morgan the last player of the game is going to be Blue Sky. The Lunar Space Rangers will beat the Scorpions 4-2 with Gaussman the win, Preet the loss. Sage with Iceman player games to be Gaussman. The Apex will win over the Toros 10-4. Bernard the win, Swishman the loss. Catcher Scudder player of the game. And the Rougarous will beat the Stars 4-3. Blanken the win, Mulder the loss. Foot Polly the save. The game's gonna be bang. Go down to the minors real quick. Just a quick play for all these real quick. The Kansas City Hiccups will win in 12 innings, 9-4. West the win, Lastek the loss. Cologne the save. Playing to Slobber Knocker. The Mingos will win against the Delos 4-1. Pelikai the win, Takashi the loss. Mushingo the save, playing against the Pelikai. Lemurs will win against the Wheelers 9-4, my bad. Lopez the win, Dick the loss. Moore Jr. your player of the game. The Kingpins will win against the Rana 6-1. Wheeler the win, Ribbit the loss, played against Wheeler. The Bears will beat the Firehawks 6-5. The Paps the win, 43-24-7 the loss, played against the Elective Force. Let's save the game real quick. And with that in mind, since we're already here, why don't we do a minor league game this time? Let's do... You know what? We'll do California at Florida. Why not? Here's it being in, it was off still. Or it is on. Perfect, that's what I want. Alright. I should close my door and get the light real quick because I had a roommate in the kitchen. Alright. With that, let's begin with this game. And Wellerman, our game will be on a thing as Wellerman will be out. Can You Take Me Higher is going to be safe on a single up the middle, as Johnson the Third will line out or pop out, in foul territory. Salvatore Bonspiro will pop out as well. That'll be out number 3. As the Mingos will lead us off with Smirnov, the second baseman. As that's going to be line out or fly out for out number 1. Ryan Dinger, the first baseman, will be out on a high catch. As the ball is caught a little bit high. And that'll be it for Florida. Dante Lopez is going to hit one into the gap. That's going to be a double. Beavers is going to strike out on a bad pitch. Also out Tuve will ground out there. That's going to be out number 2. And a lazy fly out should end the inning, and it will. Deion Sandals, the third out, as Jim Hawkins will lead us off here in the bottom half of the second inning. That's going to be a fly out there. Mark Concho to DH. That'll be out number 2. Boys to chest back again. Is going to strike out, swing in, and that'll be out number 3. Top of the third inning, as batting order turns over, Luke Ardemo will line out. Bradley Waterman Jr. is going to be out number 2. And Can You Take Me Higher is going to hit one hard and gone. See you later, as California will take the lead on a 390-foot home run. Zach Johnson III will pop out to end the inning. Brianna Rose Sabor is going to be on with a single. Spinosaurus Bill will be out on a pop-up. McLeod out on a dive. As that one's hit hard, and it might be a wall scraper, but it's still gone. 2-run blast for Smirnov, as Florida takes the lead 2-1 here in the third inning. You know what he did? Ball 4, Chase Hunter next. And runner tries for third, as Dinger is going to be out on a miscue there. Salvatore Bonspiro will be out number 1. Dante Lopez, the shortstop, going to be out number 2. Gus Beavers, the catcher, is going to be on with a single, as that's safe. Also, Arturo will strike out to end the inning, or at least that half. Jim Hawkins, Mark Honto, and Boyce to chest back again. Hawkins will fly out. Mark Concho, the DH, will be out number 2 on a line out. Boys to chest back again. as that will be safe. There's no throw. Brianna Rose Sabor up next, as that's going to be in there. As a terrible miscue from Boyce to just back again results in an out there. Deion Sandals will strike out looking on a pitch that looked to be outside. Luke Ardema will be out number 2. Bradley Willerman Jr. will be in with extra bases. That's going to be a double right there. As Can You Take Me Higher will be out number 3. So Mingo is still up 2-1. As we begin with Spinosaurus Bill, who will pop out to the catcher in foul territory. Stephen McLeod will drive 5-pitch walk. As Dexter Jackson will be Siphon single, so runners at the corners, only one away here, as that's going to be deep enough, possibly. He's safe, just barely. Bazooka Joe up next, as that's going to be safe. He's going for home, and it's safe. 2 runs come across the innings, 4-1. As that one's hit hard, but caught. 4-1, Florida Flamingos. Go to top of the 6th inning. Zach Johnson the third. That's gonna be out number 1. Salvatore Bontempo is going to be safe with a double, maybe even a triple, as he's trying for 3. Safe. And Lopez is gonna walk. Coming in, Gus Beavers. So that might be deep enough to get Bontempo home. Goes back to 3rd. As that's down the line, that's gonna bring home a run. So runners at 1st and 2nd, as California will shorten the lead. It's 4-2 now. And that will be out number 3. Mark Honcho will be out there. Next place to chest back in the right fielder, as they will be out number 2. Sabor, 2 for 2 of 2 singles, and out at the warning track. So Florida goes down 1-2-3. California up next with Luke Ardema, 0 for 2 with walk. And that's going to be out, first out. Jackson with the pop-up. That's going to be down the line. That's going to be a single, as runners are at the corners now with only 1 away here at the top of the 7th inning, as this lead is going to be cut even further. It's 4-3 now. And that's going to be out number 2. And out number 3, as that will retire the side. We go to the home half 7th inning stretch, as that's going to be a easy out number 1. Stephen McLeod, the left fielder, will be out number 2. And that one's on top of the wall. That's going to be a wall scraper, but still going to be a home run. 5-3 Florida now, as a solo shot from Dexter Jackson. Ryan Dinger, the first baseman, will be out number 3. Top of the 8th inning. Not looking good for California as they need a rally. As that one's going to be over the center fielder's head. Altuve will line out. Oh, they got him! Double play! I've never seen that double play before. And with that spectacular play, that would be out number 3, and that will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning, as Dan Bacco Jr. will come in and relieve. And that's going to be out number 1 for California. Or sorry, for Florida. And that's going to be single for Jim Hawkins, Mark Honcho. And that's going to be a pop out there. Poised to just back again, as that's going to be an error. As the board will ground out to end the inning, go to top of the 9th. California needs 2 to tie at the least and force a home half of the 9th, as the time runs at the plate now. And that's going to be a hit batter from extremely confident. That'll be a pop out there, so 1 away here in top of the 9th inning. 2 outs, 1 remaining. It's gonna be out. Leaping catch as the Mingos win 5-3. All right. The Bruce City Bears will beat the Upcats 9-1. Jones the win, Corrigan the loss. Mello, your player of the game. The Dillos will beat the Louisville Lemurs 6-2. Who the win? Robo did with the loss. Save goes to Works and player of the game will be Hughes. The Rhinos will beat the Swifties 8-2. Yo's the win. Lopez the loss. Player of the game will be Hitchcock. And the Wheelers will beat the Kingpins at home 3-2. Goozer the win. Hernandez Haddock the third the loss. Renji, your player of the game. Go to the majors. The Aviators will beat the Crabs in extras 3-2. Striker Jr. in the win. Mata the loss. Abasi the save. Player of the game is going to be Pitch Lord. Sophs will beat the Voyagers 7-5. Con the win. Jones lost. Able to save. Marcus, your player of the game. Surge, we're gonna beat the Vandals 5-4. Whiskey the win. Sheet the loss. Stelling the save. Rocco Whiskey, your player of the game. Raptors gonna beat Pathfinders 4-1. Nom Nom the win. Simicus Jr. the loss. Steal the save. Phenomenal, your player of the game. The Apex will beat the Sea Serpents 4-1. Farnsworth the win. The Breeze the loss. Victorious the save. Played against me Farnsworth. The Toros will beat the Scorpions 5-2. Montaigne the win. Russi the loss. Martini the save. Played against me Montaigne. The Space Rangers will beat the Rougarous 4-1. Paulus the win. Jackson the loss. Thornberry save. Player game to be Sterling. And the Demons will beat the Stars 8-5. Holmes the win. De Los Santos the loss. Save goes to Otani. Player game to be Link Althouse. Save the game real quick. I just want to check the schedule real quick. See when the last day of spring is. Gonna be the 14th, looks like, possibly. Alright. Finish up today. What's Pitchfork's full name, Sting? Alright. We will do quick sim day. I think today quick sim for both majors and minors. Because we already did San Antonio and OBX. Did already did New York and Buffalo, right? No, we didn't do Buffalo. I'm trying to think. Yes, Indy did NOLA and Detroit. Don't think we've seen either DVS or Seattle. That's quite the name. And here I thought that Israel Kamunahaku Kanekehagen was a mouthful. That's the name of one of my prior players. Big is Israel Kamunahaku Kanekehagen. Alright, so let's see real quick. Saw New York, had not seen Vancouver or Boise yet. Same with Toros and Space Rangers. Already saw Providence. Saw both the Slavs and the Aviators already. Let's see, is there a day where the Surge will play either... Is there a day that the Surge will play Boise? If there isn't, then I will do the Vandals Boise game because we have not seen either of those teams yet. I want to see real quick. So there is not. However, there is Boise at San Antonio. Oh, here we go. Boise at Toronto. Or no, sorry, Buffalo at Toronto. So we will do that game because we haven't seen Surge or the Pathfinders. Okay, and then we will do the Vancouver Boise game. I just want to actually see if DVS will play Seattle anytime soon as well. We're just Seattle at Cancun. Okay, so and then so we've already seen Nashville play. this one things that I don't really like about spring training is that for majors we try and show each team once on stream, but like the further you get into spring training, the harder it gets to find teams that haven't played each other, or that you haven't seen on stream. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do the Vancouver Boise game for today, and then we'll see if there's any other. And then on what day was it? Then on the next day, tomorrow we'll do Lunar Base. Actually, no. Okay. Let's do DBS Seattle this day, then Toronto Vandals the next day. Then we'll do a quick sim day, and then we'll do Surge Sloths. Okay, let's do that. Alright then, so let's do the Vancouver, nope, we said DBS taking it, no. See, this is why I really gotta write stuff down. So yeah, so DBS at Seattle, Toronto at Vancouver. Yep. And then yep, okay. Then quick sim day. They're just lost, okay. Alright. The head-to-heads. Apparently the sim thinks it's a wash for the Scorpions. I don't think I've ever seen a head-to-head where it's just been one team straight through. Apparently the sim really wants DBS to win this game. So we'll see if they actually will. Alright, Bass Reeves will lead us off with a pop out to shallow right field. Yvonne Essence, the center fielder, will ground out. Ted Januous will extend the inning, as that will be, a single. That's going to be a bloop single to for Smalls. Lawn Gnomes will strike out, and that'll retire the side. So 2-1, but no runs come across as Doug will strike out Jimmy Arenado, the second baseman, will line out there. And Weatherman will also strike out as Bummus. Record strikeout number 2. It's right down for Seattle. We go to the top of the inning with Plainview leading us off, as that's going to be out there. Chaz Lamborghini is going to strike out swinging on the 1-2 pitch. Montalban is going to be safe, as that'll extend the inning. Flamingo will strike out, and Bass Reeves will be out number 3. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Dustin Becker leading us off, as that's going to be an infield single as there's no throw. That's going to be a line out there for Essence. Pee Wee Reeves is going to hit a single as runners are at the corners now, as he is safe at third. Past the right fielder is going to drive in a run as we have our first score of the ball game. Seattle 1-0. Mikey Hinckley will hit one out to deep left center. That one is gone. Hummus with the changeup, as that's going to be about it. 4-0 Seattle. Ozzy Boudreau will ground out for out number 2. David Doug, the shortstop, will strike out swinging. With that, you go to the top of the third inning. Yvonne Essence will draw a walk. Januous is going to hit one that's going to bounce off the top of the wall. No one can get there. Runners on second and third. Nobody out. That's going to be a wild pitch. It's going to be safe as DVS will score. And the runner will score on the out. It's 4-2 now. As that'll be out number 2 on the line out. And they will be out to retire the side. Blainview got a good one to hit, just not enough power to get it out. Jimmy Arenado, the second baseman, is going to strike out. Bradley Wellerman, the DH, as he's going to pop out on the infield. Flamingo will grab it. Dustin Becker will be out number 3 as we go to the top of the fourth. 4-2 Seattle. Chaz Lamborghini is going to strike out on a cutter. Montalban, the DH, will be out number 2. Literal Flamingo will strike out for out number 3. 1-2-3 goes to Step Valley. Commander Warsmoke leading us off for this Sea Serpents. That's going to be a double. Pee Wee Reeves, the center fielder. That's going to be in there. Runners at the corners. Nobody out here in the 4th inning. That's going to be double play, but the run will score. 5-2 Seattle. That's going to be a single from Hinckley, bring up Ozzy Boudreau. And that's going to be safe. David Doug will score on a wild pitch. And that's going to be out. Number 3, we go to the top of the 5th inning with Fast Reeves as he hits one hard, deep, but caught at the wall. Von Essence will ground out for out number 2. Januous will look and give me ball 4. That's a walk. Smalls will be out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning with Arenado, Wellerman, and Becker. That's going to be out as I was almost allowed one to begin the inning. It's going to be on the corner, painted the black for Wellerman. Becker. Strikeout number 3. Gone order. It's still 6-2. As it's going to be out number 1 for Gnomes. Daniel Plainview is going to line out to left. Chaz Lamborghini will be out Number 3, Commander Warsmoke. Well, good on swinging on a fastball. Pee-wee Reed's 2 for 2 on today. Will strike out swinging and pass. The right fielder will also strike out on a bad pitch outside. Top 7 with Montalban. So that's going to be ground out to begin the frame. Literal Flamingo be out number 2, and Bass Reeves, the second baseman, will be out number 3 as we go to the 7th inning stretch, as Tim Cramlin will come in, and he will need to give up a sliding double. Boudreau, the catcher, is gonna pop that one up. One away. David Doug will fly out there. Arenado will be out on a line out, so nothing on one hit. We go to the top of the 8th inning now, as that's going to be out number 1 on the line out. Weak contact here, out just barely. Jennings out number 2, and Smalls hits one deep, and there's got to sit back and watch that one fly. The solo shot, and that's going to make it 6-3 Seattle, as Gnomes will fly out, so they get one on the solo shot, making it a 3-run ball game, as that's up the middle. Wellerman a single. Dustin Becker will ground into a double play, so that removes the leadoff hit, and a strikeout for Smoke. DVS down their final 3 outs, as that will expand the zone. Out number 2, and a walk there for Lamborghini brings a Montalban, the DH, as the pitcher will go to second, so I get the lead runner, but no throw to first. And out number 3 will end it 6-3 for the Seattle Sea Serpents. Save real quick. The Crabs will beat the Pathfinders in a shutout 2-0. Abenduk the win, Random the loss, James the save. Abenduk your player of the game. The APS will beat the Sloths 3-2 in extra innings. Nansen the win, Long Pipe the loss, Cully is player of the game. Surge will beat the Voyagers 9-8, win only to the win. Atkins lost, third player of the game. The Raptors will beat the Vandals. Psyduck the winning pitcher for the loss, played against Bon Appetit. The Stars will beat the Apex 3-1. Ziegler to win, checking the loss, Slowbow to save, played the game, Crane Pool. Toros will beat the Space Rangers 3-2. Cotswold to win, Iceman the loss, Pertini to save, played a game, leave Green. And then Rougarous 2-1 win over the Demons. Kloppsberg to win, Aronofsky Jr. to loss, Tank the save, Kloppsberg your player of the game. Go down to the Miners. The Mingos will beat the Bears 9-1. Kirkpatrick to win. Alvarez the loss, played against Hawkins. The Rollins will beat the Hepcats 2-0. Practice to win. Dion the second the loss. Barry to save, played against the batting practice. The Firehawks will beat the Lemurs 5-4. Conklin to win. Boykins the loss. 43-20% to save. Lord the player of the game. The Dills would beat the Kingpin 7-3. Split the win in and clear the loss, playing the Palindrome. Swifties will beat the Wheelers 11-3 T2 to win, not to go to loss, play the game missing. And with that, go to the next day, which I believe I said we're going to watch was Pathfinder's Vandals, yeah. Pathfinder's Vandals. Okay. Save real quick. Yeah, Web Seattle won. Hey, thank you for the raid. Webby did just a night bot for what our league is. Feel free to join if you want. Mods, can we get a prediction up for the Pathfinder's Vandals game? Only one person bet Seattle to win? Holy cow. Anyone want to do a prediction for this game? Alright, well, while we're waiting on the mods, I'm gonna go get some to drink real quick. I'll be right back. Well, we got a nice... Alright. Of course, it wouldn't be a Tim G stream if I didn't have my Mountain Dew with me. So, you know, gotta have my Mountain Dew. For whoever does the next prediction, it will be, for the next game, it will be, Boise at San Antonio. So, actually no. I said Surge on us San Antonio at Buffalo is what I said. And then the 13th is going to be Nashville, Lunar Base, and then a couple quick sim days after that. Because we'll have gone through everyone that hadn't played yet. So the rest of the days will be quick sim with probably a minor game or two involved in there as well. With that, let's begin the game. Over under 18 hits, huh? So far only 250 on the over. I will put 1,000 on the under. So if anyone wants to pitch in, we will begin the game. I just want to give this some time to run real quick. My phone on the charger. Alright then. Let's begin the sim. How Death Red is going to be leading us off here, as that'll be an error. The Ambulance Glove is going to begin the game with an E7. And that's going to be striking him wrong for Death Ridge, as Nico Hernandez will strike out, bringing in Gordon Ems. That would be out number 3. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Walker, Caliente, and Burgers up next. We can give the prediction until like the 3rd inning or so that way people can still get predictions in. I just want to try and get through the stream because I get tomorrow morning at 5 in the morning for my job, so that's gonna be up the middle, right outside the corners now, gonna be 2 away, sorry. And it'll be out number 3 to retire the side. You go to the top of the 2nd inning now. Still tied 0-0 as Dawson the 3rd will fly out there. Ethan Child, center fielder, is going to strike out. Swing in. Manny Alou will be out number 3. So begin bottom 2nd inning with Steven Strange, who will ground out there. Jerry Mander, the center fielder, is going to get that in there. It's going to sneak by. They'll bring up Akshay Hrishikesh. Hopefully I said that right. It's pretty sad when as a GM you can't pronounce your own former player's name. Ashton Lansdale, first baseman, will line out there. And that's be Scott McNeely, the catcher, who will strike out looking at a cutter. Rodrigo Wallach, the third baseman, is going to be out number 2. Nolan Winter Jr., the shortstop, is going to be out in foul territory, as Strange did not drop that one that time. Enrique Von Caliente is going to hit one out of the park. Von Caliente is en caliente. That's from 462 feet. Band was up 1-0. Danny Burgers will strike out. McLovin Jr., the third baseman, will strike out as well as he's chased out of the zone. And Pierre Philippe is going to be on with a single, as that one is going to be into the gap. A double for Stephen Strange. There's a second and third now, 2 away here in the third inning, as that's going to be a pop-up to end the inning. So 1 run on a solo shot, as Deathridge will come up to dish, and that's going to be out number 1. Nico Hernandez, the DH, will be gone. It's tied now. Solo shot, Nico Hernandez. Gordon Ends, the left fielder, will be out number 2 in the top of the 4th innings. Peter Dawson, the third, looked to be outside, but apparently, according to the umpire, it's not. As S.K. Hriskech will line out. Ashton Lanza, the first baseman, was going to strike out swinging. And Brooks Walker will be out number 3. Go to top of the 5th inning, still tied at 1 apiece. That'll be out number 1. Manny Alou, the right fielder, will be out looking. McNeely took a swing, and on appeal, he went around to the first base umpire. As we go to the bottom of the 5th inning, Enrique Von Caliente hit a solo run earlier. As that's going to be a swing and a miss. Danny Burgers, that'll be down the line and caught. McLovin Jr., as I am McLovin in it, that is a single from McLovin. Pierre Philippe, the right fielder, that's going to be out number 3 to get the force at second to retire the side. Still 1-1 here. If you go on top of the 6th inning with Rodrigo Wallach, going to strike out on an 0-2 pitch. Nolan Windsor Jr. is going to hit one up the middle. That's going to be a single. A return as that's going to be off the top of the wall. As the batting lineup turns over, that's going to be runners at second and third with only 1 away. Toronto, batters in scoring position, or runners in scoring position, as that's not going to be deep enough. And that's going to be in there. That's going to bring him 1 run, maybe 2. Is he's tagged. But it's 2-1 Toronto as they take the lead. That's going to be out number 1 on Stephen Strange. Jerry Mander up next. Be out number 2. Akshay Hriskech will be out number 3 as the side will strike out. 1-2-3 inning for Luther McIntosh in relief, as Peter Dawson III will come up, and there'll be a line out. Ethan Shadow, that's going to be a single. Alu will hit one, but should be a lazy fly out there. Scott McNeely, the catcher, will be out number 3 as we go to the 7th inning stretch with Lansdale. That's going to be out number 1. Brooks Walker. That's going to be a line out at the wall. Enrique Van Caliente will strike out on knuckle curve. Side retired, top of the 8th inning. So that'll be out number 1. Nolan Windsor Jr. hits one down the line. That might be extra bases, and it is a sliding double. Tyler Detheridge, the second baseman, will pop up on the infield. Runner goes back to second. Nico Hernandez hit a solo shot earlier, and he hits another home run off of the arm of Max Velo. 4-1 Toronto. Gordon Adams, the left fielder, comes up. That's going to be gone. Back-to-back home runs. 5-1 Toronto. And a strikeout from Dawson the third will end the inning, as Roman Melgar will come in relief to potentially close this one out. As Burgess on, McLevin Jr. will fly out as Burgess goes back to first. Phillip will ground into a fielder's choice. And a line out there will end the bottom of the 8th inning. Toronto hoping to add some insurance runs here in the 9th, as Ethan Shadow will come up and score a single. Strikeout from Manny Alu. You have Scott McNeely, who will strike out as well. Rodrigo Wallach will also strike out. So Jerry Mander, Akshay Hirsch, Ashton Lansdale. As Rory Whittaker will come in relief to close this one out, as that will be a strikeout. And Hirsch will strike out as well. Lansdale, the first baseman, will strike out swinging, as Toronto wins this one in dominating fashion, 5-1. And with that, the Providence Crabs will win against the San Antonio Sloths 8-3. Cruiser to win, T in the loss. Cruiser, your player of the game. The Aviators will win 4-3 over the Surge. Porter to win, Madison the loss. Coffin, player of the game. Raptors will win 6-3 over the Voyagers. Phantom the win, which the loss. Dane Nunez to save. Player of the game to be the Phantom. We already saw the Toronto game. But Benico to win, Nasty the loss. Player of the game Hernandez. Seattle win against the Toros. McQueen to win. Pecora the loss. Reeves, your player of the game. The Rougarous will beat the Apex in dominating fashion, 10-3. Eshelman Jr. the win. Ball loss. Steelflex, your player of the game. The Scorpions will beat the Stars 5-1. The Kid the win. Stoner the loss. Kid, player of the game. The favorites will be Demons 5-4. Iceman the win. Newt the loss. Hangman the save. Player of the game, New Ford. Go down to the minor leagues. Firehawks will beat the Kingpins 10-7. Bell the win. Quezonega the loss. Shaq the save. Mihire, player of the game. So Slipsteeds will win 2-0. Richards the win, Quads the loss, T2 to save, player of the game, New Quads. The Lemurs will beat the Mingos 9-7. Rubbers to win. Georgia's to loss. Summers to save. Clear again goes to Hoff. The Headcats will beat the Wheelers 6-5. As Jakob Jingleheimer Schmidt will get the win. Rothschild the loss. McKinley the save. Taking Skoden. Ronalds will beat the Bears 6-5. Moon the win. Nando the loss. Van was the save. Played again to be Croft. And with that, save real quick. Then already saw Nash, so today's gonna be a quick sim day. I believe I said that. Just each of these teams already played. So that's that from Buffalo. Okay. Even must be flop surge. And Boise's no. Okay, yep, so gonna be a quick sim day today. And then we'll do Lunar Base at Indy. Oops. And then I think we'll just do the just minors. Do like a couple more quick sim days and do a minors game. And I think we will, yeah, just do that. Because after the sloths and Lunar Base, every team will have played. So yeah, so tomorrow we'll do sloths at Surge. And then we'll do, yeah, no, so tomorrow we'll do sloths at Surge, because we haven't seen a sloths or Buffalo game. Is there a Boise or Cancun game? Basically we have not seen yet. No, does not look like it. Oh, actually there's a Lunar Base Cancun game. So we can do Lunar Base Cancun, because we have not seen Totoro's play yet. And then that'll be the last game of the sim. Or the stream, I should say. Yep, so we'll do Surge Sloths. We'll quick sim today. Don't do Surge Sloths. Do a minors game on the 13th. And then we'll find a, and we'll do, trying to find a Boise game in there as well. Maybe do, Boise, Toronto. And then finish it off with Lunar Base at Cancun. Perfect. We have not done a Bruce City game yet, DD. But in the minor league day, I think I have set for the 13th. So not this upcoming Sunday, but the day after, I can show a Bruce City game. I'm not have one on this sim, but there was one done by T-Den on Thursday was against the Swift Steeds. So I'm just going to save real quick. All right. The Voyagers will beat the Vandals 5-1. Moose Jr. the win. Clap the loss. Shown to save. Play the game beat Moose Jr. Raptors will beat the Aviators 1-0. Close game. Arcanum the win. Jones the loss. Williams Jr. the save. Play games will be Arcanum. Slavs will beat the Pathfinders 6-4. Con the win. Park the loss. A ball your player of the game. Crabs will beat the Surge 4-3. Bonzo the win. Irons the loss. Mata the save. Software your player of the game. DBS will win in 11. Rosas the win. 43 the loss. Play the games beat Crete. Apex will beat the Demons 9-4. Bernard the win. Belt for the loss. Hernandez your player of the game. Stars will beat the Toros 9-8. De Los Santos to win. Calgo the loss. Snack your player of the game. 300 will beat the Sea Serpents 5-4. Hangman the win. Rivers the loss. Gosman your player of the game. Go down to the minors. Gonna quick sim the minors as well. The Mingos will beat the Kingpins 3-2. Holman the win. Perez the loss. Ocher to save. Playing to be Wheeler. Hooker the win for Kansas City 4-2. For Hooker to win. Takashi the loss. Lexi point to save. Let's in your player of the game. Bruce City Bears will win against the Lemurs 11-3. Croco to win. Lopez the loss. Boucher player of the game. Ranas will win against Wheelers 10-8. Ribbit the win. Dick the loss. Berry to save. Hitchcock player of the game. And the Firehawks will beat the Swift Steeds 3-1. Valek fourth the win. Feet the loss. Bigler to save. Play the game to beat Valek the fourth. With that, save again. Advance today. Go to the majors. Oh, do slots that surge. Mods, do we want to get a prediction up for slots at surge? Software, I don't know if you want to get that one or not. I'd say Stun Gun has a pretty solid shot of getting Hall of Fame. It's just that time of Seattle where he had probably his worst time of his career in Seattle. I think might hurt him. But I do think that Stun Gun has a shot of getting into the Hall of Fame. I just don't know if his time in Seattle is gonna hurt him or not. Because keep it simple, who has more hits? First we are be Santelli Sloth or the Surge or a tie. So get those channel points in. We'll wait a few moments. And while we are getting that those predictions in, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Only 50 points on Buffalo, guys? Alright, we will begin this sim. So get those points in, we'll let it go to about the third inning. And then mods, if you would close it then, that'd be awesome. Alright. We will begin game with Caden Trantel going against Rotgut Whiskey. It's going to be a strikeout to begin the game, and that's how the first inning of the game will get underway. Don Marcus, the left fielder, is going to hit one that's going to be in there. Tedford Whiffington Jr. will be safe as runners at the corners now with only one out. It's going to be up the middle, will drop. Some weird physics bugs there, as that looked like it should have dropped, but the center fielder was a glitch in the matrix. And that will be strike three. Itztimg will draw a walk for Buffalo. Kerry Kelly, the second baseman, will draw another walk As we have double steal as that gets away. That's going to be charged as an error. That's going to be E1. And that's going to be out for Spiel. Or no, so I'm starting off Spiel and out for Cadabra. As that's going to be RBI single for Splorger. Thriller. Hits one! Caught at the wall by Marcus. J.C. Tomlin will hit one up the middle. That's going to be down. Bambino will be out number 3 as we go to the top of the second inning with Bartholomew Brown, the shortstop. Stewart up next with the out from Brown, and he will strike out as the Rocket Wispy strikes out 4 of the 6 batters. No, 4 of the 8 batters that he has faced, as that's going to be gone. And it's 2-1 Buffalo as Buck Shang comes up to the dish, as that's going to be strike 3 called. Tom Tomato, the left fielder, will draw a walk low and outside. And we have a, I guess, was that stolen base attempt? So was that a pickoff? I honestly have no clue if that was a pickoff or not. Anyways, that's 2 outs. And the third right there will end the inning. Go to top of the third with Caden Trental as the lineup will switch over. And we'll beat him the first. That's out number 1. Don Marcus will draw a walk. 11 this spring training as Ted Worthington Jr. up at the dish. That's going to be his blazing down the corner. That might bring home a run. No, he stays at third. He gets the stop sign. Shaw Dynasty will be out number 2 as no advancement. And that's going to be in there. RBI single for O'Sullivan Jr. This is now 3-2 surge. That'll be out number 3. Avada Kedavra up next. That will be a fly out to right field. Dimply Splorger of the right fielder will strike out swinging. Daniel throw the DH will go down looking. Stewart will lead off the top of the 4th inning and it'll be a strikeout swing and a miss. Rob Littleton, the right fielder. That'll be ball 4. Malcolm Kell, the second baseman. This can be up the middle for an RBI, or not RBI, but a single. And that's gonna be hit. Not the tag, no. That is out number 2. And that's going to be in there for a bloop single as runner comes home to score as he's safe. No, he's out. Thought he was safe and no. As Palmer will strike out, Bambino will pop out. Or fly out, I should say. Buckshank will fly out to center field as well. Top of the 5th inning now, Whiffington Jr. will be out, or safe, I should say, at first. A single. Field attempt here. Safe. Not even close. Shaw Dynasty hits one deep, but gonna be caught. Runners tags up for third, safe. Throw is late. O'Sullivan Jr. is gonna hit one up the middle. That's gonna be an RBI. And that will be 4-2 San Antonio as they are just mowing right along. As Buffalo only has 2 hits his entire game. That's going to be another hit from San Antonio. Stewart will hit one up the middle. That's going to drop in for a single. Bases are loaded with the RBI. That's going to bring home 1 run, maybe 2. As there is still no out, as Whiskey might be making an early exit and not bringing Lucas Winolito, as Whiskey will make the early exit here. Only went 5 2/3. No, 5 1/3 actually. As San Antonio took a big 3-run blast, our 3rd inning. As Tonk Mato will strike out. Itztimg will sneak one past the shortstop's glove. That's going to be a single. Kerry Kelly will, as Mio will advance on the wild pitch. And that's going to come back to bite them as they are now only 3 runs away from tying this one. Cadabra will ground out at first, runner advances to third, 2 away, and a strikeout there will end the inning with the top of the 6th. As Marcus will hit a double as that one goes past the center fielder's glove. Whittington Jr. will strike out. Dynasty hits one up the middle. That might bring him a run. No, or stay at the corners. 1 away. Strikeout look in there. Second one midnight for Winolito. As he barely beats him. That was a close one. As Nathan Abel comes up for San Antonio and will retire at first battery faces. Tomlin will line out in shallow right center. Bambino will ground out with the pitcher covering the bag. Top of the 7th. 6-3. Stewart will strike out swinging. Rob Littleton, the right fielder, will be out number 2. Malcolm Kell will drop one in there. We'll bring up Caden Trenthouse, center fielder, as that will drop in there as well. Runners are at the corners now, as that's 2 away here in the top of the 7th inning. As they barely get him out of second base. I thought he was safe. As that will be out number 3, going to the home half of the 7th, held up. But single strike 3 called. Tonk Mato will be out number 2. Mio hits one down the line. That's going to be a single. And that's going to be in there. That's going to be runners at first and second, 2 away here. Bottom of the 7th inning. As a 2 out pitch will bring home a run. As Leonidas Longpipe will come in relief and will retire Splorger. So the Surge score 1, come within 2. 6-4. We go top of the 8th inning. With Whittington Jr. striking out on the outside corner. Shaw Dynasty out number 2. Also, Jr. will strike out. So Buffalo running out of time to win it here, as that's going to be a line out there for thrower Tomlin. Up next will be out number 2. Bambino, the power hitting center fielder, will strike out swinging, as Delling will come up to keep the score right where it is. That's going to be out number 1. Stewart up next strikeout number 2. And Littleton. No, that will be past him, and that's going to be a double for Littleton. Bring up Malcolm Cal. As that's going to be gone. 2-run Jackets, 8 for San Antonio. As Belling is obviously exhausted. It's be a single and runner safe. Belling out of energy as that's going to be in there. This inning is wildly getting out of control. Westbrook comes in and to hopefully salvage this inning. And a diving catch. Will Hall will bring this to the bottom 9th. But Buffalo has some ground to make up, as that's not going to do it. Buckchink strikes out. Tomato will single. Mio will get a single. So it's a back-to-back singles, 1 away. Wild pitch. Runners a second and third now. Strikeout looking. And now comes up and only needed 1 out, and that'll do it. San Antonio will beat the Surge 9-4. Alright, with that, Gorman will get the win. Whiskey at a loss. Low tenure player of the game. Let's see. The Raptors will beat the Crabs 10-2. Phenomenon the win. LeSean Maximus Marbondellini pitched for will take the loss. There you go, Sting. Or whoever wanted me to say your full name. There you go. And Dan Johnson, your player of the game. The Bengals will beat the Aviators 5-3. Shrub the win. Striker doing the loss. Nasty to save. Harper, your player of the game. Spiel, we already saw that one. That's the San Antonio game. Simicallis Jr. will lead the Pathfinders to a 5-2 win. Jumbo with a loss, a miss to save. Playing to be Simicallis Jr. Seattle will beat Nashville 2-1. Non-Digen the win. Blaze lost. DeVries, your player of the game. Toros will win 2-1. Montaigne the win. Jackson the loss. Calgary the save. Montaigne, your player of the game. The Scorpions will beat the Demons in a shutout 5-0. Russi to win. Holmes the loss. Russi, your player of the game. Apex will beat the Sweet Rangers 4-1. Farnsworth the win. Paulus the loss. Ortiz save. Player of the game to be Farnsworth. Alright, let's go to the minors. Swifties will beat the Mingos 5-1. Siri to win. Kumtowski to loss. Lopez, a player of the game. The Dillos will beat the Rhinos in 12 innings, 4-3. Blahaj to win. Moon the loss. Who, your player of the game. Bears will shut out the Wheelers 6-0. Jones the win. Chambers the loss. Jones, your player of the game. Lemurs will beat the Kingpins 14-2. I want to see the run differential on that one. I don't know why it says Florida State College, but 5 in the 5th, 6 in the 6th, and 2 in the 9th. How many pitchers did they use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 pitchers for Chicago, as opposed to 5 for Louisville. Holy cow. That's probably like the highest I've ever actually seen a spring training game go 14-2. Wow, okay. Louisville coming out swinging, I guess. Mad Cats, Corrigan have to win 8-0 shutout. Corrigan the win, South AC in the loss. Kills your player of the game. Alright then, let's advance the day. So today's going to be a quick sim day. Then we'll do... I think it's a lunar base at Death Valley. No wait, it was Apex at Taurus tomorrow. I think. No, that's gonna be the last one. So, Space Rangers at Tauros. And then we will do... real quick some today. We'll do Search at Boise tomorrow, because we haven't seen Boise play yet. Okay, yep. So we'll quick sim today. Surge will beat the Pathfinders 3-0. Toll Trade the win. Random the loss. Stelling the save. Toll Trade the player of the game. Boise will beat San Antonio 2-0. Joe the win. Aria the loss. Steelers save. Play the game Joe. Aviators will beat the Voyagers 4-2. Kelly the win. Cole the loss. Stanton the save. Kelly player of the game. Vandals will beat the Crabs 7-1. Considerations to win, Avondale lost. Considerations to player of the game. The Apex will beat the Scorpions 8-5. Flick Flores to win, Keith the loss, Chicken to save. Car Crusher player of the game. Space Rangers will beat the Stars 4-2. Johnson to win. Blaze the loss, Thornberry to save. Sterling a player of the game. Newell will beat the Sea Serpent 7-5. Fort Party to win. Rivers the loss, and Nelly to save. Savage player of the game. Taurus will beat the Demons 4-1. Fielder to win. Nudes loss. Calgo to save. Fielder your player of the game. Let's check on the minors. The Bears will beat the Kingpins 3-0. Alvarez to win. Innings leader the loss. Weiser save. Innings leader with the loss. Your player of the game. Binox will beat the Ronas 4-3. Lord to win. Practice the loss. Bigwood to save. Laura your player of the game. So Swifties will beat the Lemurs 10-8. Ramirez the win. George Braxton the loss. McKinley your player of the game. The Dillos will beat the Wheelers 4-2. Smith the win. Peace the loss. Brad the save man your player of the game. And in a 10-inning game, the Cats will beat the Mingos 5-3. Shout the win. Isbauer the loss. Jakob Chingheimer Smith your player will get the save. Pedigree will be Dion the second. Save real quick. And time for a second to last game this sim. That's gonna be the Surge at Raptors. Let's get a prediction up for a surge at Raptors. I don't know if we still have any mods on. Okay, so I guess no prediction for this one. That's all right. Let me just actually save just real quick. So search at Raptors. It's some so we have that's looking to be favoring the Surge with a tie for pitching. Just trying to see what happens. Alright, it's me, Neo. We'll lead up against the Phantom. That will be out number 1. Carrie Kelly will strike out on a cutter. Avada Kedavra will be out number 3. Then please, out number 2. Then Splurger will strike out. Wonder if that was a drop third strike. Barry Allen, the fastest man alive, will get a single. Shane Ziegler, the second baseman, will get one up the middle and gonna be safe. Tommy Callahan, the third baseman. Udo Bonga, the right fielder, as that will be safe, and a run will come across the score. And a diving catch! But he's safe anyways! 2-0 Boise. Chauncey Ingram will pop out to end the inning. We go to the top of the second with Damian Thriller out. Number 1, J.C. Tomlin, the first baseman. I'll be in there, a single. Bambino, the center fielder, power hitter. That'll be in there. So runners at first and second, 1 away here in the top of the second inning. As the bases will now be loaded. Benton in some trouble here as that gets into the corner. That's bringing him 2 runs, maybe a third, as he clears the bases on a double from Mato. It's the Mio will be out number 2. And out there. 3-2. As the Surge will clear the bases on a 3-run double. And that'll be out number 1. Not Petit retired. Jeff Hopkins, the catcher, is going to be out number 2. And then Trex Dan, the shortstop, is going to hit one hard, deep. See ya. Rewind those clocks, because we have a brand new ball game. It's tied 3-3. Barry Allen, the DH, now will draw a walk. Ball 4, 3 pass. And that's going to be safe. He stole a base. So walk 2 for Kaufman. And that's going to be in there. That's going to bring home a run. As just 4-3 Boise. And a wild pitch will bring home a run. Udo Bonga still at the dish. And that's going to be an error. So an error for the third makes it a 6-3 game. Here in only the second inning. Held up, that's going to be a walk. And a RBI. A 5-run inning for Boise. As they will finally, mercifully end 5 runs on 3 hits. It's 7-3 Boise. As Cadaver comes up and will sneak one in there for a single. Nimbly Splorger will get one in there. So we we're first and second, nobody out. Strikeout there for thrower. We'll bring up Tomlin, and that's a double play. Bottom of the third inning, Jeff Hopkins will strike out Trek Stan, the shortstop. That hit a solo shot earlier. That's going to be dropping in for a hit. Strikeout looking there for Allen. We'll bring up Ziegler. And that'll be Milwaukee. And that's going to be gone! 10-3 Boise with a 3-run blast from Tommy Callahan. Udo Bonga, the right fielder, will finally be out number 3 as Bambino come in and will be out number 1 here in the top of the 4th inning. Browns has Buckshank will strike out, bring up Tonk Mayo, the left fielder. Hit a 3-run double last time up, as he is out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down. Boise up 10-3 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Stan Johnston, the left fielder. Chauncey Ingram is gonna hit one. Oh, to the bark! Another home run for Boise. It's 12-3. As Minerva Madison will come in relief. That's gonna be a walk. So strike 3 for Hopkins, as that'll be over the center fielder's head. As Dowling will come in as they go deep into their bullpen. Gonna be safe. 14-3. Here's Callahan. Line out there, out number 2. And a fly out there will finally end this inning, as this game is wildly getting out of hand. It's 14-3 Boise. Out number 1, Mio on the ground out. Kelly will be out number 2. And out number 3 for Cadabra. He's down to the bottom of the 5th inning as Westbrook will come in for Buffalo. And will immediately surrender a walk to Johnston. As Ingram will pop up. So that would be out number 1. Bon Appetit will strike out swinging at a sinker. Hopkins will line out to end the inning. Go to the top of the 6th now. Splorger at the dish. Strike out, swing in. Thriller will strike out, swing in as well. Tomlin will fly out to end the top of the 6th. 3 up, 3 down to the bottom of the 6th inning. As Dan will strike out looking. Barry Allen, the fastest man alive. That'll be in there. It's going to be a single. and the pitcher bobbles it, so that'll be an error. Allen on second. A 4-pitch walk as they bring in Risky, the starting pitcher. They've gone switching, but when they brought in their starter, that's gonna be an RBI. That's gonna be an RBI single, 15-3. As that's gonna be safe. Ingram with a infield hit. Brigham Irons. They're going through their rotation. 16-3 for Boise. That's gonna be out number 1, and then that's gonna be a single for Rasmus has Buckshank. Tonk made a left fielder will hit one down the line. That's gonna be a second and third, only one away here in the top of the 7th inning. Out number 2, but run scores 16-4. As that'll be a walk, ball 4. Cadabra hits one up the middle. That's gonna bring home 1 run, maybe 2. As it gets away to Buffalo clawing, fighting, screaming back into this one. It's 16-6 as they score 3. As Brigham Irons, starting pitcher being brought in from the bullpen. That's going to be out number 2. That's going to be out number 3 on the wall. Only the second inning that Boise has not scored as Lillard gets nailed. Tomlin will strike out. Bambino will ground into a double play to end the inning. Go to the bottom of the 8th. Ziegler up next will always strike out. That's going to be into the gap. That's going to be a no, he's going for 3. A triple for Callahan. Bonga will get the RBI on the ground out there. Strikeout for Johnston will bring us to the top of the 9th. Buffalo, insurmountable odds that they need to score 11 runs to even tie this ball game. That will be out number 1. And out number 2. And that'll be a wrap. 17-6. Boise Raptors. Oh, how many pitchers did they use? They used 5 relievers and 2 starters. Ugh. Alright, with that, Coppin will get the loss. Phantom the win. Callahan, your player of the game. The Alias will beat the Pathfinders 4-1. Nansen the win. Whitaker the loss. Porter the save. G. Wu, your player of the game. Voyagers will beat the Crabs 11-1. Woods the win. Cruiser the loss. Playing Woods. Sloths will beat the Vandals 12-11. Abel the win. Cook the loss. Rockman the save. Trentall, your player of the game. The Eagles will beat the Toros 5-4. Ball the win. Pecora the loss. Chicken the save. Player give me ball. Seattle will beat Detroit 2-1. Deegan the win, but good face the loss between your player of the game. Rugus beat the Stars 8-5. Sprint Jr. the win. Stoner the loss. Matty the save. Williams your player of the game. Space Rangers will beat the Scorpions 8-3. Forbes the win. The kid with the loss. Lionel Legg your player of the game. Let's go down to the minors next. The Dillos will beat the Bears 2-1. Quads to win. Wolf the loss. Ritter to save. McVick your player of the game. The Kingpins will beat the Swifties 6-2. Huizenega the win. Richards the loss. Crony the save. Huizenega your player of the game. Wheelers will beat the Firehawks 4-1. Fetty's put backwards the win. Obel the loss. Play game to beat Fetty's foot backwards. Florida will shut out the Ranas 6-0. Georgia's to win. Francois Jacques-Jean the loss. Georgia's your player of the game. Hepcats will beat the Lemurs in 10, 5-4. West the win. Boykin the loss. Skoda your player of the game. Save and advance. Alright. Chat, do we want to see a minor league game today? Anyone for a minor league game? Switch it up since we've been nothing but majors games. I saw someone already wanted to see the Bears play. Anyone minors? So I have one Bears, I have one Firehawks. Any other options? Or any other games that you guys want to see from minors for the second to last sim day? Alright, well, we are going to go Bears versus the State College Swifties, mainly because I want to see how my IA pitcher does, because I'm the GM for these Swifties. So, sorry Grizzly, I know you wanted to see the Firehawks, but I control the stream. Alright, with that, we will begin the game with Healer going up against Crockwell, leading us off. Healer will hit one down the line. That's going to be a double for Bandit Healer. Edward McKinley will hit one. That's going to be into the corner there. It runs the first and third, nobody out. As McKinley will steal second. Singh is going to hit one, and it's going to be deep enough, and that's going to be an RBI on the sac fly. 2 out. In the first, and out number 3 for Agrippa, as that will be out number 3. Bruce City up. Aschenbach will ground out. Zecto, the left fielder, will get a single. AJ Boucher will be out on a double play, as that will retire the side. Top of the second inning, with Mizushima grounding out. Blair will be safe on an infield single. Jordan Hill will get the fielder's choice. Look like they could have had at least two there. Ramirez grounding out. Croft will ground out to begin the bottom of the second inning. McVick, the second baseman, will be out. Number 2, CJ Levine, the shortstop, will be out. Number 3 is his first baseman had to jump to make the grab. Bandit Healer will draw a full count walk, as that will be a double play from McKinley. Singh will be safe. Just beat it out. And says you win a round. So DW Dog Meeple. The DH will strike out. Livingston Peacock will be out on a line out. Marshmallow will ground out. Out number 2. Mellow Monsieur. Strikeout swinging. Cassius Agrippa will draw a walk. Kota Mizushima ground into a double play. That's the third one this sim. Or second one this sim. As that's going to get past him as he can't get out of his glove. Let's be into a hit Blair. Jordan Hill will fly out to retire top of the 4th. Eschenbach up next, as that's going to be a line out there to right field. Zacto, no throw. Lost the grip on the ball, looked like. As that'll be runners at first and second, only one away here. And line out there. Bring up Thick McVick, or Thicker Thick McVick, as that will be out number 3. As Paj Baba will come in the 5th inning in relief. That's going to be a fly out there. Bandit Healer up next. Out number 2 there. McKinley, the center fielder, will be out there. CJ Levine, the second baseman, will ground out. Out number 1. Peacock will strike out swinging on a fastball. Marshmallow will pop out. Singh will hit one. That's going to be a single. As Winnie the Pabst will come in and give up that hit to Singh. That's going to be out number 1. As they get out of second, but no play at first. And they throw to try to pick him off, but it goes past the first base, and that's going to be an error charged to the pitcher. And that'll be a full count walk. Strikeout for Valiant will be out number 3. Milo Mestia will be out number 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Sato will be out on a line out. Jason Voorhees will be out. Coming into pitch hit will be out. So Sweepy's up 1-0 as Eric Mander will come in and mound for Bruce City. That would be a fly out there. Diego Ramirez will be out, will be safe at first base. Bandit Healer will be out number 2. Edward McKinley will draw a walk on a sinker inside. Here's Singh, who will strike out on a slider. Bottom and 7th now. Jeff Bass coming in pinch hitting. That will be a single. Crop's gonna bunt, but missed it. I'll be a fly out there for Croft. Jem Leahy, as that's going to be a wild pitch and a passed ball. Leahy will strike out. CJ Levine will be out number 3. Yogi Budweiser coming in for Bruce Lee. That's going to be out number 1 on a line out for Carter. Being up Agrippa, who will be safe on an infield single. Strikeout looking for Cortol coming in relief, but as a pinch hitter. Balian will go down looking. CJ Walker will come up and will be out number 1. Ursa Artois be out number 2. Milo Mysterio, the center fielder, will be a line out there for out number 3. State College has some opportunities to bring in some insurance runs with Jordan Hill. So strike out Rowan Von Helwick. As that will be out number 2 for Ramirez. Bandit Healer out number 3. Bruce City needs 2 to walk it off. As Renhiro Soto will be out number 1 as Blonde 3-4-5 come up. Voorhees will strike out on looking on a cutter. Jeff Bass, their last chance here. That's going to be into the corner. That's going to be a double. Laura Croft coming up. Power hitter here. As that one will be out. They walk it off in the 9th inning. Bruce City being carried off the back of Lara Croft as State College suffers a terrible, heartbreaking loss. As that was a terrible way to end it. So no free baseball with that. Blonde will get the loss and the Blonde save. Helwick the win. Got a game will be Tim Infinity. The Flamingos will beat the Wheelers 4-0 shutout. Pelica the win. Dick the loss. Dinger the player of the game. Lemurs will beat the Ranas in a shutout, 5-0. Lopez the win, Ribbit the loss. Kwanzaa, your player of the game. The Dillos will beat the Firehawks 7-3. Takahashi the win. Bailick the 4th the loss. Hughes, your player of the game. Kansas City will beat the Kingpins 4-2. Legacy Point the win. Bottom the loss. Rocker the save. Player of the game is going to be Balker Wheeler. Or Ruler, however you pronounce it. Alright, the Aviators are going to beat the Crabs 6-4. Bossy to win, Mana the loss, Stanson the save, McKenzie your player of the game. Surge are going to beat the Vandals 12-5. Delling the win, Shrub the loss, Bambino your player of the game. Voyagers will beat the Sloths 9-3. Bakugo the win, and the loss B Junior the player of the game. The Pathfinders will beat the Raptors 14-9. A ball to win. Arcane in the loss. Dawson the third your player of the game. The Apex will scorch the Sea Serpents 12-1. Bernard the win. Blue Sky a loss. Catcher Scott our player of the game. The Scorpions will win in 11, 3-2 over the Cancun Toros. Cranbren the win. Calgo at a loss. Switchman your player of the game. New Orleans will beat the Space Rangers 10-6. Like in the win, iceman the loss, being a player of the game, and the Stars will beat the Demons 6-3. Mulder the win, Tiny the loss. Mulder your player of the game. And time for last game this sim. Or this game, I should say. As we will watch the lunar-based Space Rangers take on the Cancun Toros. Laura Croft, is your wife Grizzy? Or do you mean to say waifu? I'm guessing that is your wife, that she's a Tomb Raider fan. I take it that she likes Tomb Raider then. Alright, with that, we will see Sting Euclid. He is off against Nova Montaigne. Sting Euclid leads off as he will strike out swinging. Karma Zaxacle, the right fielder, will hit one. That's going to be into the gap. That's going to be trouble. He's going for three. Safe at third. That's going to be a triple. And I'll be out in foul territory. And Poe will strike out swinging for a triple, but no dice. Starting pitcher, the right fielder, will be up next, as that's going to be a double for starting pitcher. So the home half of the first gets off with a nice double. A pass balls with runner advantage to third now. Murphy will hit one. That's pretty deep. God, but it will be deep enough to bring home the run. As pitcher will tag up and score. Oh, hi, cow. Will be safe. Alright, clear and not cloudy. Will be out on a diving catch by Shu. And out number 3 there will bring us to top in the second inning with Walker, Texas Ranger, getting a free walk. And out for Rhino Leg. Big Red Rock Eater. It's one deep. That one will be caught at the warning track. Oh, and Jickerson will strike out, so that'll be out number 3. Cancun up 1-0 as McGillicuddy will draw a walk on a high circle change. Sander Aza will be out on a fastball outside. Menji Berlina will be out number 2. And a walk there. Starting pitcher is up. That's going to be a RBI hit. That's going to be a 2 RBI triple for a starting pitcher. Troy Murphy will be out to end the second inning. Go to the third now. 3-0 Cancun Toros. As Hong Shu will be on first on a walk. That's going to be hit deep and gone. 2-run blast for Sting Eucliffe. 3-2. As Connor's actually quotes up next, that'll be a strikeout look, and fifth one of today from Montaigne. Scotty Sterling will strike out swinging. Sir Poe will be safe. You'll still attempt here. Way late, as it doesn't even come close. Next Ranger will get another free pass. Rhino Leg up next. As they get out at first to end the inning. Go to the bottom of the third. Becca Ohio up next. Check the swing. You went around. Strike 3. Alright, clear, not cloudy. The power hitting first baseman will strike out on a circle change. Snack will be out. Number 3, top of the fourth inning, 3-2, Cancun, as Rocky will strike out. 7 in the game from Montana already, almost at triple digits, but that's a 4th walk, this time to Chikison. Honk Shoe will be safe. I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. As Euclid will strike out, that'll end the inning. 3-2 Toros. We go to the bottom of the fourth. McGillicuddy up next. That's going to be a walk. Ball 4. Xander Aza will be out on a sinker or a splitter for strike 3. Brolina. Double play. So we go to the top of the 5th inning with Karma Zaxical, the right fielder. That's out number 1. Scotty Sterling will be safe with a hit up the middle. So still attempt here. Safe. Pedro Martini in relief. And that's going to be off the top of the wall. That's going to have runners a runner at third with a tag up. Strike 3. No, he held up in time. Ball 4. And that would be out number 3. Go to the bottom of the 5th inning here. Victor Cortez. As that will be out number 1. A starting pitcher. And that's going to be into the corner. That's going to be a double. Troy Murphy up next. Starting pitcher tries to steal third, and he's safe at third. A walk there, 4 for Paulus. Are given up. That's going to be in there. That's going to bring home a run. We are now at a 4-2 ball game for Cancun. Bases loaded. And that's not going to happen. That's going to bring home a run on the tag up. Save. 5-2 Cancun. The Toros are unleashing it right now. That's going to be make it a 6-2 ball game. A line out there, bad luck will end the inning with top of the 6th with Big Red Rocky striking out on a 1-2 pitch. Chikison will hit one into the gap. That's going to be a double for Chikison. Alright. Honk Shoe will strike out. Sting Euclid will hit one. That'll be caught in center left. Cancun still up 6-2 as Chatty Johnson will come up for the Space Rangers, as that will be out number 1. Victor Cortez, the shortstop up at the dish, will strike out on a sinker. A starting pitcher will get on base on a line hit to center field. Troy Murphy, as some pitcher were trying to steal second base, and he saved at second base. As Murphy will get that one in there. That's gonna bring home a run. They get a 7-2 ball game. And that'll be out number 3. Go top of the 7th inning. Zach Sequill will line out. Scotty Sterling, the second baseman, will strike out looking. Looked like some nice framing from Rolina. Serpo will be out number 3 as the home fans get to their feet to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." 7th inning stretch with our clear not cloudy at the dish. That'll be a single as Iceman will come in relief as that one's gonna be gone. First pitch of the inning is gonna be a home run. It's now 9-2 Cancun. Tyler McGillicuddy will strike out looking. And there'll be another K for Iceman as it will be out number 2. Brolina will strike out. So it's 9-2 at top of the 8th inning. As Walker Texas Ranger will draw another walk. His 4th walk of the game. So they get the out of second, but no chance at first. Strikeout number strikeout number 1 for Calgill. As a diving catch prevents a hit, we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Cortez will fly out to center field. Mad Dog Thornberry coming in for lunar base here in the 8th inning, as that will be a walk. Outfield to the left. That'll be safe. Never steal attempt. Troy Murphy will be out number 2. And that'll be it. So on lunar base team, 7 runs to tie. As True goes down swinging, Euclid will be out number 2, 1 away. A walk will extend the inning. Sterling as they get the out, and this one is over. Cancun 9-2 win against the Space Rangers. Paulus the loss. Montaigne the win. Martini the hold. No save situation. Putting in to be a starting pitcher. And with that, the Boise Raptors will beat the Vandals 2-0 with Slide Duck getting the win. Nasty getting the loss. Sheet, your player of the game. The Voyagers will beat the Surge 6-2 with Jumbo the win. Whiskey the loss. Jumbo, your player of the game. Slops will beat the Aviators 9-2. Rockman the win. Porter the loss. Corbin'sville, your player of the game. Pathfinders will win against the Crab 6-2. Smith Jr. the win. Pitched, I'm afraid for me to say the full name. LeSean Maximus Marbo Delaney Pitchford will take the loss. Hernandez, your player of the game. The Apex will beat the Stars 3-1. McFlores win. LeBeau the loss. Barnesworth, your player of the game. Ruger's beats Demons 5-1. Jackson the win. Holmes the loss. Tank the save. Jackson player of the game. Scorpions are gonna shut out the Sea Serpents 10-0. Russi the win. The Breeze the loss. Russi your player of the game. I want to see real quick. That was a complete game. Sure, I'm gonna be impressed. No, win 7, okay. Let's check over on the minors then. Wheelers will beat the Lemurs 4-0. Chambers win, double dip with a loss. Chambers the player of the game. Cats will beat the Swifties 11-8. Kevin Short the win, Johnson the loss. Ransom your player of the game. The Bears will beat the Firehawks 5-3. Jones the win, Swap Nation the loss. Wheeler the save. Lara Croft your player of the game. The Dills will beat the Flamingos 7-0. Who the win, Balls the loss, Flagging the new Who, and finally the Pot Rhinos will beat the Kingpins 6-5. Yoj the win, Renji the loss, OPG the save, player of the game Cunningham. And with that, that is it for this stream sim. So let's just go to the save it real quick. Go to the manager's office, upload everything, make sure everything looks good. And with that, we will begin with some hashtag Ask the Booth while we are waiting for this file to upload. Any burning questions you have for me, please feel free to ask them. Now is your chance. Which team made the most progress to knock off Nashville this offseason? For clarification, for knockoff, do you mean like cheap or fake, or do you mean knockoff as in like to like kick them out of the top team spot? To what do you mean most progress to win it all? That's a really, really good question. I'll be perfectly honest, I did not pay any attention at all to any stuff that happened this offseason. So I'm probably not the person to ask that question. So yeah, I don't know the answer to that question. Sorry. I don't really pay attention to any stuff in the off season. Other stuff that I have to as a GM, which is mainly the draft. Any other burning questions for hashtag Ask the Booth? Does not have to be league related at all. Be about anything. biggest move that I made this off season. Well, I co-GM the Slipseeds. Biggest move this off season was definitely the draft. We drafted a lot of really high quality starting pitchers on this minor league draft. That's my hope. Will be really be able to help us going forward. But our biggest draft was definitely Dog Maple. Yeah, come on. You should know that. You literally update my team. But no, our biggest um draft this season was definitely getting Dogwood back. State College. I played with Dogwood in a couple of different leagues. Very, very, very active player. Um, Very knowledgeable of sim stuff. Uh, we, will be a huge cornerstone of the team until he gets called up. Did you ask it today, or when did you ask the question? I might have missed it because if it was today, I was probably at work. Okay, last Sunday I was at work, so if you send it anytime between um, well, 6:30 till like 4 o'clock Central, which would be like 7:30 to 5 o'clock, um, uh, sim time. I will not respond to any questions and if you send me anything, I will legit I didn't see them. Because it gets buried in the team chat. If you DM it to me, from going forward, I will see DMs. I'm always checking them. Um, so if you have any questions and you can't get a hold of KDR, feel free to DM me those questions. Um, just so I don't miss them going forward. I take it it was a update question probably. All right, let's test the page real quick. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. No, next time if you can't get KDR, um, just DM me on Discord, and if I see it, I will respond. I just typically questions like that tend to get buried in chat, and I'm not constantly checking the Discord server. Probably should though. Be perfectly honest. Any thoughts on? I know at this point now that catchers and pitchers have reported. Well, I'm the Angels fan, so as long as we finish not dead last, I will be perfectly happy. That is my take on baseball. As long as the Angels don't finish dead last, that for me is a good season. So, but with that, looks like the file is being uploaded as we speak. So with that, let's go over your opening day in week 1 coasts for next week. Opening day, you have me at 9 p.m. With Hunter. You have Don Marcus with Wednesday Night Baseball for day 2. No one currently for day 3. Then you have Saturday. T-Dan doing week 1 day 4 at 5 p.m. With that, hey, at least Seattle wasn't dead last and worse than the freaking Athletics last season. I'm still frustrated about that. Times for this week, I just went over them. I'll go over them again. Tuesday, opening day, you have me and Hunter at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Wednesday, we have Don Marcus for Wednesday Night Baseball at 7 p.m. with Cheeky. There's no one set for Thursday, but I might take that Thursday. We'll see on the 20th. The 22nd, Saturday, you have T-Den at 5 p.m. with Max LP 80. So, I mean, the Angels won't even spend at all. Everything already spends goes into the stadium, and nothing goes towards players. So, but with that, it has been 3 hours. I'm absolutely starving. I want some food. I will see you guys Tuesday night for opening day. See you guys then.